Eric here from Action Yugioh, and today I'm with
Michael Knight.
And what'd you do, Michael?
I got second on Swiss playing Paleo Frog.
Nice. Let's see that deck profile.
Getting into it. It's a relatively standard list with a few techs we'll see coming up. Right off the rip, we're playing the standard Frog package: 3 swap, 3 dupe, 2 Ronin Totem. This is correct. You never want to play 3 Ronin Totem, and you want to max out on these 2. There's not much to say about it. Every Frog profile you'll see will play this, so we'll just move on. Next, I'm playing 2 Backjack. We get into a lot of grind games, so having a Backjack, be able to keep grinding, get you cards, and kind of stack your deck to see what you can get is really, really important, I've noticed. So we're playing 2 of it. Next, I really wanted a card that can go first or second, so we're playing 3 Super Poly, all different rarities, because you got to. It didn't come up today, but just the ability to be able to set it if you're going first, or be able to have it in your hand going second to break a board, to stop something from negating your traps, is huge. So I went with Super Poly as one of the best options for a go first or second card. Getting into the Paleos, we're playing 3 Book of Moon, what am I here? 3 MST, 3 Lean to get things back from the banish zone, just to ensure in the grind game we're never running out of Paleos or resources. We can even put Frogs back or Backjack to keep the loop going. 3 Morella to send a tech you'll see later, and we're only playing 2 Dynamicious. I tend not to have much in my hand, so between it and Super Poly, I normally don't have enough fodder for both of them, and Dynamicious comes up less than you think it would. Powerful, but ultimately I decided to cut it down to 2, and it hasn't hurt me. Next, playing 3 Needlebug Nest. This is amazing. This is mill 5. You can get a Ronin Grave, you can get any of your Frogs, any of the Paleos, and if you already have a Paleo Engrave, it's a body plus mill 5 to get more resources. It's an amazing card in this deck. I'm glad I'm playing it. Here's the All-Star. Rise to full height. Stall is the way of the game. This engrave, for those of you who don't know, this engrave, you banish it and target a monster on your field, and it's the only thing they can attack. So, say I have like a totally awesome and a dupe frog, banish it. They can target dupe frog. They can only attack dupe frog. Go to battle phase. They run over dupe. Leaves the field. They get the effect. They still can't attack because the only valid attack target that turn is going to be that dupe frog. It came out multiple times today, and it really helps you protect your Paleos, especially because they can't be destroyed by monster effect. So you're guaranteeing bodies for next turn. Great card. Next, we're playing the best monster negate in the game, Lost Wind. I'm playing this because Lost Wind effectively is 2 Lost Wind. And just being able to have the recur ability, try to get more Paleos on field and be able to, if your hand's empty, be able to reset a Lost Wind when they summon something and have something to play next turn. It's amazing. My last 3 of here is going to be Trap Trick. It gets basically any card in the deck. You got to play it at 3. It's fantastic. They go set 1, end phase, you activate Trap Trick, get your MST, pop it, you get a body normally. It's fantastic. I'm playing 2 of the Phantom Knights of Lost Vambrance. For people who don't know, it targets a monster, makes it level 2, loses 600, and special summons itself as a level 2. So this functionally gets you a level 2 body on field, plus, and if you have a Paleo Engrave, gets you another body. Fantastic card, especially if you don't know what you're going into, just to be able to get into your Paleo extra deck monsters, even try to link climb if you really want to. And the last card, got to do it, best trap in the game, Imperial Order. It's self-explanatory. It wins games by itself.
That card's busted.
It's crazy. That is it for the main deck. I'm playing 42. I was playing less, but I made some cuts to put the Super Polys in, so I had some play going second off the rip. Going to the extra deck, no one's going to be surprised by this. 3 of the best boss monster in the game. Totally awesome. Ain't got to say nothing about it. It's busted. Steal a card, negate a card, summon a card. It's all in one, baby. Dragoon who? We're playing 2 Opabinia and 1 Anam. These 2 are way underrated. This thing, if I summon this, it's normally game. It's a quick effect pop, and if one of my back row leaves, I get to excavate and add a trap to my hand if it's a trap. Fantastic card. Opabinia, and the fact that both unaffected by monster effects gets around so much effect negation, especially this format. So then Opabinia, just the ability to search any trap you want, being able to book at any time, and potentially get more bodies off of it is a massive. And there's another combo with these later on that I'll talk about. But this is the correct way to play it, I think. You don't want more than 3, and you definitely need him, so you got to play at least 1. Next, playing 1 Sky Cavalry. Just a generic Xyz 2 to get into.
Is Zeus.
It's Zeus. It can't die by battle. You can detach and bounce something if you want to, but most of the time you're running into whatever you want, so you can make Zeus. Speaking of that, 1 downer, it's Zeus. We don't need to talk about it. And then it's Zeus. You can stick a Zeus on the field, you're winning. And a great combo that I love is if you can stick an Opabini with the Zeus, send with Zeus, especially if it has 2 sends, send 1 time. He's unaffected by monster effects, so you still keep your Opabini or any other Paleo. So you just get so much advantage by having all these monsters that aren't affected by monster effects, and then you just snowball. And lastly is my Link monsters. We got the Link Kribo for the Backjack, to be able to get Backjack turn 1. Akeshik, I feel like I have to defend it. A lot of people don't pay attention to their zones anymore, or they're playing something like Abominable Unchained that gives me an arrow for it. It's a free generic Link 2 that I can bounce. Especially like Dragoon, people don't pay attention to where they put Dragoon because they're just like, it's Dragoon. So if I can bait the negate on something, throw in a Akeshik down, bounce it, we're cooking. And like I said, I needed a Link 2 to go into. I felt like this was the best one over something like my Starboy. IP, the best generic Link 2 in the game. She just helps us link up into Avermax. Yeah, that's pretty much that's why we're playing Akeshik. We're playing these 2 to get to this, because this wins games. This plus dupe, they can't attack, and rise to full height just makes them really hard to put damage on the field. We win in time a lot. And then we are playing the Super Poly, so our targets are Mud Dragon and Starving Venom. They're just the best 2 targets. They can hit a lot of decks. A lot of things are dark, a lot of things. Pretty much every deck can get hit by Mud Dragon, so we are playing them. And that is the end of the extra deck. In the side's garbage. But these cards really did come in handy. First off, we're playing 2 Waking, and we side in a target of Last Warrior. Waking did get hit today, but I didn't summon the Last Warrior. I actually summoned an Avermax, just because Avermax is just so strong. A lot of decks can't really get over that, because I also had the dupe on field. He couldn't attack. But Last Warrior, if you set 4, you don't have to have Waking with them. If you have Trap Trick on the field, they activate Duster. Cool. Trap Trick, Waking set, summon Last Warrior. That's an instant win against most decks. So that's why I'm playing that. 3 Judgment. Similar ideas with Waking. You need to stop all the back row hate in games 2 and 3. I don't main it because a lot of decks aren't maining back row hate. But this is a definite staple. 2 and 3 doesn't matter matchup. This is coming in because I'm scared of Lightning Storm, Duster, Red Reboot. We got to stop all that. Play 3 Gozen. This is to stop things. We have a lot of chaos, so I try to stop the chaos. We have a lot of AIs. The ones with the pirates, what are their names?
Yeah, Plunder.
Plunder. There's a lot of plunder, so Gozen kind of stops a lot of that. It's just the floodgate of choice here. It doesn't stick. The problem I have with Gozen is it needs to stick to keep its effect, and a lot of the times they're holding game 2 and 3, at least a Cosmic to get rid of it. I don't know. I'm thinking about changing it, but it seems too good right now to get rid of. Now the best floodgate in the deck, Different Dimension Ground. You could Trap Trick this out if you know what they're playing. Activate this as your 1 trap for the turn. You don't need anything else. Their turn's over, and you're cooking again. I didn't side it in at all today, but it is. I got greedy one tournament, tried to play this in the main. You can't because it's garbage going second, but such a good card. Stops any graveyard deck. Then playing 2 Lava Golem and 1 Gamma Seal. I think I would play 3 Lava Golem over the Gamma Seal, but I only own 2. And there's a lot of decks that want to end on, like, we have a hard time with Dragoon. So Dragoon Anaconda solved. I've also won 1 game with Lava Golem. He judgment me 3 times. I slammed the lava golem down. He had 1,000 life points. Past turn, he lost.
Oh, that's the best feeling in the world.
So lava golem's OP, and that's pretty much all I got.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the deck profile.